Welcome to some words of wisdom and inspiration on this week's upcoming Shabbat, and especially that this Shabbat is not only Hanukkah, but also Rosh Chodesh. We take out 3 Torahs, so there must be a very important lesson for us. We're told that we are Atem Hama'at Mikol Amim. We're the smallest of all nations. It's not something that should depress us. It's just factual. We are the smallest of nations. No matter what happens, we're not going to become more populous than the Chinese. Okay, maybe that's an extreme. We're not going to become more populous than most of the nations. This is just the way it is. It's not meant to belittle us. It's not meant to depress us. It's just a fact. When people are at a disadvantage, or so they think, by certain factors, they have to know where their strengths are. And this is where the messaging of the Chanukiah, of the menorah, and the candles come in. You see, you can have a room that's full of darkness, a massive room, but you light a candle, and all of a sudden it becomes bright enough where you don't have the uncomfortability and the unknown of darkness. You can make your way around the room. It may not be as bright as an LED light, but it certainly helps you get to where you need to go. You see, just because you're a small little candle and just because you're a small little flame doesn't mean that you don't have the power and the potency to be able to brighten up a room just bright enough so that you're not engulfed in darkness anymore. See, while we may be the smallest of all nations, we understand that we have strengths. Kiner Hashem Nishmas Adam, the candle of God, is our soul. And Torah is called Torah Or, the Torah of light. We have light. And again, we may have 1 candle, 2 candles, 3 candles, 4 candles, 5 candles, 6 candles, 8 candles, but they're enough to rid ourselves of the uncertainty of darkness. And this is why we take our menorah and we light it where it can be seen from the outside. Because we need, while history has always provided for us, unfortunately, an environment that spelled trouble and misfortune and tragedy and devastation, we always knew that ultimately, anytime, anywhere, we can always light a candle and be provided the warmth and the comfort and the vision that the candle provides. So, without further ado, I'd like to share with you that don't be at any given moment despaired by the fact that oy vey, we're a small nation. We're small, but we have the warmth and the potency of a candle. So this Shabbat and this Shabbat Hanukkah and this Shabbat Rosh Chodesh, remember that it will be a day of rest, it will be a day of light, and Rosh Chodesh, it should be a day of renewal. And may we be zeicha merit to the coming of Mashiach speedily in our day. Good Shabbos.